You feel really, really excited about this. You know you can get the part. The count of 3, you'll be at a screen test, or be a Hollywood agent up here with a black and brown striped shirt on. And he's going to be picking 1 gentleman and 1 lady out of the audience. You know you have a very good chance of winning this. At the count of 3, you sit in a straight chair, and you be very, very professional. Yes, you're a seasoned performer. And the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, sit in a straight chair, eyes open, yes. Yes, I'm up here from Hollywood. I'm just going to be taking 1 lady, 1 gentleman with me. I'm going to be sending you down to LA, business class, for 1 weekend. $10,000 cash US. It's a 10-minute part in a major movie, a small part, but it gets you in the door. Now understand the reason why you're here is all of you have acting ability. First of all, remain in your seats. This is a screen test. First of all, what I want you to do is, can you show me happiness? Can you show me happiness? Let's see, happiness. We're all pretty happy. Yes, it's going to be tough, yeah. Very good. It's going to be tough. Can you show me anger? We need angry actor, actress. Oh, he's pissed, yeah. How about a horror movie? Can you show me fear? Fear. Pretty exercise in their emotions here now. Very good. How about bravery? Can you show me bravery? Very good. Sit down and finally show me passion. Can you show me passion? Romantic, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Terrific. I think they're all good. I think I'll take them all to Hollywood. Passion's all gone. Ah, yes. And just look at my hand and relax and just sit down deeper and deeper and deeper. So relaxed, so completely at ease. Ah, yes. We're almost time for our finale, which is what we call post-hypnotic. Post-hypnotic means post-after. So they're wide awake, but some cue, visual, verbal, physical, brings them back into the state of mind. Gentleman sitting on the end, I just wanted him to sit there for a minute before he went back to a seat. Sometimes people wake up, but if I send him back to the seat directly, right? Sometimes they're wondering, I gotta fulfill something, and be a little bit agitated, so I can sit there for a minute before they go back. But our volunteers here on stage are very good tonight. And what we're going to do is a demonstration of what we call post-hypnotic. And post-hypnotic sometimes is used in therapy for eliminating bad habits or establishing good ones. But right now, before we give them a post-hypnotic suggestion, let's have them benefit from being up here on stage here this evening with me. Let me just show you how that works. Everyone here on stage at this point in time, you can hear me, you can understand me, you're in a highly suggestive state of mind. It's a state of mind you wish to be in the future, to eliminate any negative habits in your life, or establish any positive ones. Now, if anyone here on this stage with me this evening has ever lacked self-confidence in your own personal life, from this day forward, when you leave the stage, you are going to be full of self-confidence. Because you know deep down, you are just as good as any other individual on this earth. And you can attain any goals you set your mind to. If ever in the past, you've had trouble sleeping at night, everything in your world tossing around in your mind, not letting you settle down to relax. You're going to find that from this day forward, when you put your head to the pillow to go to sleep, if that is your intention, you go instantly and deeply asleep, awakening you for any minor emergency or whenever you wish to do so. Now in the past, if you've been studying new material or reviewed material, you may have found, as all of us do on occasion, that your mind wandered off the topic and you had to bring your mind back to focus. Not so anymore. From now on, you're going to be able to focus for longer and longer periods of time without your mind wandering on a new material or reviewed material. And as a result, the recall of this information in the future will be that much more powerful for you. In fact, you can't wait to apply this newfound focus and concentration that you've achieved here this evening. And finally, you make this promise to yourself that you'd never ever in your life consider getting into a vehicle when you know the driver has been drinking, nor would you yourself ever fathom the thought of drinking and driving. That's embedded in your mind. And finally, this little melody that you're listening to right now that's meant so much to you with regards to relaxation is now gone from your mind, unless I personally suggest it to return. If ever in the future you're in a car, you hear this music, it means nothing to you unless you participate in a Robert Mesmer show in the future. Now, to count of 5, you'll sit straight in your chair, your eyes will be open, you'll be wide awake, feel like $1 million, bet it never felt in your entire life before if you haven't enjoyed a complete relaxation of the conscious mind. The person's out touching now. I'll shake hands, say goodnight to you. You go back to your seat in the audience, but the moment you sit down, you realize you forgot to shake Robert Mesmer's hand. You come back up here on stage to shake my hand. Go back and sit down. Every time you sit down, you realize you forgot to shake my hand, and back up you'll come. So very real in your mind. You're done ever so deeply. The person is hand touching now. I'll shake hands, say goodnight to you. You'll start to walk back to your seat. You'll take 3 steps, and you have a tremendous urge to turn immediate to the right. Every time you go 3 steps, you must turn to the right for some reason. You just don't know why. You've done ever so deeply. Person is hand touching now. Relax. I'll shake hands, say goodnight to you. You honestly believe you lost your little white rabbit Skippy. He's underneath one of these chairs at the front. You cannot leave the stage area until you get your little white rabbit Skippy. So very real in your mind. I'll shake hands, say goodnight to you. The person is hand touching now. I'll shake hands, say goodnight to you. You look up at these bright lights in the ceiling, and you honestly believe they are on fire. You must warn everybody, women, children, entertainers first, to leave the building. However, you've been at the dentist all day and your mouth is full of frozen Novocaine. Every time you try to speak, you're going to find your tongue just slips right over at the bottom of your lips. That's right. Every time you try to warn us. And finally, the person's I'm touching now. I'll shake hands, say goodnight to you, just relax. You'll start to go back to your seat, but the moment you hear the theme song from Mighty Mouse, you honestly believe you are. Both hands be clenched into fists. One to your chest, one high above your head as you run back and forth across the stage, a true superhero that you are. Now, if the music should suddenly stop, you'll be back into your normal mode. Music will start again, back into Mighty Mouse mode, so very real in your mind. On the count of 5 now.